And we back. Your boy's back, man. Welcome to another episode of the Vaughan Show. I'm sorry I took so long dropping that episode. It was just camera problem after camera problem, studio relocating. It was just too much in the past like 10 months. And fuck it. I'm shooting in my place and we're gonna get it going until I get somewhere else. Now, thank you guys for everybody that is going to watch this and going to watch my other videos that's going to drop very soon. Thank you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, and get me back into the algorithm. I need that algorithm. Come on. So we're gonna hop right back into it. Um, let's get into some just music business news. Uh, music business news. Atlantic Music Group is undergoing a very, very big change with Elliot Grange. I didn't do that on purpose. Change, Grange. I didn't do that on purpose, I swear. But Atlantic Music Group is going through a big change right now with Julie Greenwald. She's been running Atlantic Music, I believe, for like the last 20 years. Done had her hand in a lot of acts, breaking acts, getting them to that next level. She's stepping down, and she's stepping down in January as CEO of the company. And Elliot Grange is going to take over, and he's a 30-year-old. Of course, he's the son of Lucian Grange, the chairman and CEO of Universal Music Group. He's the son of him, 30-year-old music executive, went to what, Northwestern or Northeastern, um, I guess Northeastern, yeah, Northeastern. Um, Went to Northeastern, of course. Probably majored in music business. Uh, did a little nightlife promotion with a company he created, I guess Take Boston, and that led to something else, which led to something else, which led to 10K that had Ice Spice and 6ix9ine and XX Tentacion, Trippie Red, basically all of the biggest, to a certain degree, internet sensational artists in like the last few years. They got him. So clearly he knows the business. Clearly he knows how to connect with these younger artists and give the younger artists the buy-in that they want from a major label. So we'll see what comes of that. A lot of people was upset about it because, as I said, people like Julie Greenwald was there for 20 years. Craig Kallman was there for a long time. Has been in the music industry for a long time, and people are saying like, what has Elliot done to be the CEO of one of the majors and prestigious, probably record labels in our country history is Atlantic Records. It was so many iconic people. Excuse me. Fucking. Ooh, I'm gonna get back to that. It's so many iconic people that were signed to Atlantic, um, and uh, it's so many that Atlantic Music Group and Atlantic Records is very significant in the music business industry as one of the majors and as a powerhouse. Honestly, it's not one of the majors that didn't have a hit in a while. They got some artists that's competing. Mm, we'll see. I was about to say competing with somebody, but she don't have the numbers to compete with that other woman, so I ain't even gonna say that. But they also got people like Cardi B and all of these other people. And with that move, 10K, he gets to keep the company 10K, and the company 10K just merges under Atlantic Music Group, which, so, to me, is a sweet fucking deal. You keep the label that you're already working at and that you started, and just bring that up on a bigger label. More than likely, got a big fucking bag for that. The bag on that was probably crazy. And some people not liking it, talking about nepotism and da 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 da. And hey, man, it is what it is. Something that's we can't control clearly because it's happening. Um, let's just see if he can do a good job, man. Sometimes nepotism works. Uh, I feel like we're in a real like strange space in the music business because a lot of shit is slowing down. A lot of layoffs is happening across the board at a lot of labels and music companies. Um, I mean, let's just give him a try. Let's just give him a try. Let's see what he can do. He did some good things with Sexy Red and Trippy Red and not Sexy Red. I apologize. Ice Spice and Trippy Red and Extentacion. God bless him. Um, he did some things because all of them artists I just named has been big. And if you don't think they're big, go to TikTok, go to social media, see their following, and see how impactful those artists are is without mm, without really I wouldn't say a push, but not a traditional push, not a traditional push. But I'm glad and hopeful to see what comes out of this. Maybe it's some good uh fortune, some good lessons to be learned for this. And let's just see where the industry takes Atlantic Music Group when Elliot Grange is running it, and let's see what he can come up with to try to streamline and bring that kind of brick and mortar like old traditional style of a record label, bring that up to the 2024 version. So I'm excited about that. On the same note, Rock Nation. Rock Nation has become a major. Shout out. If I was in the studio, I would have had the applause. But shout out to Rock Nation for becoming a major. Um, that was iconic. That is iconic. And I can't wait. I can't wait. Now there's no reason that you can't sign Rock Nation. Like Rock Nation has some of the biggest artists from across sports to music to comedians. Like they manage so many different types of artists. That's one thing. Then when you ask anybody from the soccer players to the rappers to the singers to the comedians, hey, they offer me to the actors. Man, when I got with Rock Nation, they some of the best money I made in my life, the most money I made in my life. I mean, so I'm glad that they got this last part to make them a major, and really they own the kit and caboodle. We distribute our own shit now. We in house with the management, the label. Come on, they're building a very big powerhouse, and I would love to see. I cannot wait to see where Shari is going to end up at. She started back then as an intern at I think Rockefeller at the time, and she worked her way up, worked her way up, worked her way up to be, I believe, co-president of Rock Nation. And with the new restructuring, the merge of equity distribution and Rock Nation, she's stepping down from that role as co-president. And she hasn't announced what she's going to do next, but she's going to do something still with it. It'll probably be head of this or vice president of this or CEO or COO of this. So I just can't wait. Same on the Rockefeller. We ain't gonna stay too long on that. But same on the Rockefeller. The Dame Dash and Jay Z shit is don't seem like it's ever gonna end, yo. And I don't know. I don't know who said. Sorry, y'all. I mean, mm, probably thought that was maybe whatever. Uh, Jay and Dame, man. Jay and Dame. I can't say both of them is petty because I don't know them like that, but it seemed like what happens when two brothers have a falling out or two friends, that's real good friends, have a falling out. It's never easy. It's never fun. It's really never pleasant either. Um, if you didn't know or not, Dame Dash, or not even Dame Dash, the federal government is making Dame Dash sell off his assets to pay debts that he owed. Um, and he still owns a third of Rockefeller Inc. And the only asset, not Rockefeller, Rockefeller Inc. Like I believe Inc. is abbreviation for incorporated. Rockefeller Incorporated. And the only asset of Rockefeller Incorporated is, I believe, the masters and the rights to Reasonable Doubt, Jay-Z's first album. And that was smarter than back then to create a whole business just to like, no, I won't got that. That was smart. That was smart. Reasonable Doubt, only thing, yeah. Jay-Z's. That's the only thing that Rockefeller Inc. owns is the masters and copyright of Reasonable Doubt, Jay-Z's first album, which is iconic. I think he got I think that was the blueprint. They got inducted into the Library of Congress, I believe. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just so happy to be back, man. I'm so happy to be back. So that, yeah, Rockefeller Inc. only owns the masters and the rights for now to Reasonable Doubt. It reverts back to Jay-Z in 2031, I believe, because of the copyright law. I think after 35 years, the composition or the rights go back to the original author or composer. So somebody's going to buy it, and it's only going to be you're only going to have it for 5 years until the shit go right back to Jay-Z. And Jay-Z team released a statement saying, hey, you basically don't waste a lot of your money because in 5 years it's coming back to me anyway, just to drive the price down low so they can go bid and they ain't had to spend a lot of money. And Dame said that too, like, motherfuckers trying to drive the price down, but look, we own it now. When you buy it, you gonna own it now. Whatever, you ain't buying a copyright. And then Dame Dash also said that if you make an offer and buy his third of the share for $10 million or more, he gonna personally give you a Rockefeller chain off his neck. And he said that would be the most authentic Rockefeller chain you can ever get because he was the only one that was passing them out. He gave Kanye's off his neck. He gave Cameron one off his neck too. So he was like, if I give you mine off my neck if you make a bid over $10 million and buy it for over $10 million. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But knowing Jay-Z, he's gonna buy it. He's gonna buy it. I don't see any other way of Jay-Z's not buying it, honestly. And just to buy it to where it could probably spite him. The last music business news we're gonna talk about is 50 Cent I ain't gonna say this. Hurricane Chris. Hurricane Chris felt some type of way that 50 Cent didn't include Hurricane Chris in the Humor and Harmony weekend and festival that was held in Shreveport. I believe it was August the 8th through the 12th, I believe. August 8th through the 12th. Or through the 11th, something like that. But Hurricane Chris felt some type of way that he wasn't included, or anybody from Louisiana was included in the Humor and Harmony. Sorry, that's just an onomatopoeia for me. Humor and Harmony festival. He was mad about that, and I just don't see why. You haven't had a hit song in I can't remember. I can't remember. I think he had that hey baby, hey baby, hey baby. He wasn't needed. From what I done read from articles from the Shreveport, what the fuck is that motherfucker shit name? The Shreveport not Gazelle. Everybody has been saying that it was a good time. They had a good time. It couldn't have been no better. Um, it was peaceful. Won't no, it won't typical, typical stuff. Typical rapper stuff. I'm gonna say it like that. It was a very peaceful weekend. I don't know why you thought you should be able to do that, Hurricane Chris. I mean, who? It's fucked up to say, but I don't even think nobody was checking from you in your own city, yo. Like, when was the last time anybody's heard a song? And it's cool, but motherfucker, people from Shreveport didn't just go to this. Everybody from around the country, probably around the world, came to this event, and nobody really wanted to see Hurricane Chris. But move right along. Move right along. We're gonna switch topics, get into a little heated topic. Politics. The DNC convention is currently happening right now. And a few key points that I took away from it, because I ain't watched it all the thing. I ain't gonna be honest with you. Former Trump press secretary and she was a former Trump's former press secretary, and she was the chief of staff to the first lady for upon a time. Speaks on Trump calling his supporters basement dwellers, which is, are we shocked? Are we amazed? Like, the man said before he even got elected, I think it was a few years before he even ran, that when you're a celebrity in this country, you can just do anything. You can just grab a woman by the pussy and everybody. I think Billy Bush was his name or something like that. I think he was an anchor on a morning show or a newscast or something. He got counseled. Basically, everybody on the bus got counseled, but Donald Trump became president. It's funny. And then she also said something else that kind of made me a little turn up my eye a little bit. She said she asked, and she provided the receipts. She asked Melania Trump, first lady at the time, on January 6th, should we make a tweet saying, while there is a right for peaceful protesters in this country, there's no place for insurrections, there's no place for the overthrow of government, da 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 da. And she said no. No explanation, no, I don't think so. Let me run this past. And oh, no. I just don't, I don't know. I don't, so, and then I just can't believe they showed it. She had the screenshot of the messages behind her on that big ass teleprompter or screen or whatever you call it, Jumbotron, whatever you call it. She had that fucking, them text messages. But okay. That was funny to me. Barack Obama said something weird about Trump. Small something. It seemed like he was implying that maybe Donald Trump had a small penis. I don't know. I don't know. But he did the hand movements like Trump. I don't know. It's just who, it seemed like who can out Trump. And it's just weird to me. The last thing is Trump and Harris. Who to choose from? Bro, sis, papa, mama, grandma, whoever's watching this video. Vote for who you think you're going to vote for, man. I mean, vote for who you feel that's going to help you in your personal life. That's it. I'm not going to be one of those people that, oh, you have to vote this way or you have to vote this way. All of our lives are made up completely different. We was raised completely different. We believe in completely different things. So if you feel that Trump is the best path forward in this country, then vote for him. If you feel that Kamala Harris is fit for this country and You think she's gonna lead us down the right path? Then vote for her. Like, but do research, man. Like, do even the shit that I just told you. Do research. We are so lazy to where we just running off of clip notes that this person said, that person said, this person said, this person said, and then once somebody that actually has information come and say, "Hey, that's not true," then we looking at them like they crazy. Come on, man. Come on. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I like a few other policies that Trump enacted. I have no problem with I'm not even trying to be funny, y'all. I don't say this lady's name that often. So Kamala. That's not how you. I think that's why you say it. I don't know. Vice President Harris. I'm just gonna call her that because I don't want to disrespect her. So Vice President Harris. I like some of her stuff too, and I like the pick of Tim Walsh, um, from Minnesota. I was trying to think about where he was from. I apologize. Minnesota. If you side note, I be going on tangents sometimes. If you haven't seen Fargo, the show that was on FX, please tune into that. I think it's called an anthropology series, to where each season is a uh, different characters, different situations. It's like each season is a standalone, like American Horror Story. Fargo, Fargo. You won't regret it. You would not regret it. But yeah, so I like her pick as that's her. I like her running mate. Seemed like he's done a lot of great things. And I looked at his voting record and what he did for Minnesota, and if he can bring that to the vice presidency, like that would be good. Because I don't know what they was thinking. I don't know what the Trump people was thinking when they picked JD Vance. You could have picked a myriad of more competent running mates than fucking JD Vance. I feel you wanted somebody that if another January 6th that happens, somebody that's really gonna do what you say and do what you want. You don't want a Mike Pence no more. You don't want somebody that's gonna, I'm not gonna break the law for you. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna overturn this election for you. And I honestly think that's why That's why he picked JD Vance. Because I'm definitely not. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not voting for him, and I won't. I said I wasn't gonna say who I was voting for, but as long as JD Vance is on the ticket, it's an absolutely 100% no. The man came out his mouth and said people that don't have kids shouldn't have the same rights as people that do have kids because we don't have any equity in the future of America. Fuck out of here, man. Just because I want to wait until I'm more financially stable or till I'm ready to fucking have kids, then I'ma fucking wait. I don't like all of these people that's having kids or had kids. If you poll them to where it's anonymous and they're never gonna be like, oh, this X, Y, and Z said this. I would guarantee you probably 80 to 85% of the people that you poll would say, I didn't want to have a kid when I had it. But I didn't have the money for the abortion. We didn't believe in abortion. We didn't have access to abortion. Or I said, hey, fuck it. Let's try. Let's try to raise the motherfucker. Like, come on, man. And then what they doing about? I just do your own research. We all Americans at the end of the day. I feel like the world really doesn't like us as Americans just because of that. So we can have our differences, but always keeping the back of your mind. It's only us. If this world can jump on us and go to war with our country, they would gladly do that as long as they knew they was gonna win. So we really, at the end of the day, we really only have each other, and we should celebrate our differences. We're not meant to be the same. We're not. We're not meant to be the same. We're not meant to agree on every single thing. As long as we're respectful and open to conversations and dialogue, then what's the problem, man? So the last thing I'm gonna go in and we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna wrap it up because it was just a bam, 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 bam. Just something, just release, just to let y'all know your boy's still here, man. Your boy's still here, still kicking, you know, still kicking, man. And I'm gonna be dropping way more content soon. Even if you see it in here, you see it in my fucking car, you see me in a park, motherfucker, the content is gonna get dropped. Now, whoo. Shout out, rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. Long live Nip. God bless his family, his kids, and I hope and wish for them to have some peace and solace. But we're gonna review the Black Sam interview. If you don't know Black Sam is Nipsey Hussle's blood brother. And he's recently did an interview that kind of broke the internet with Big Boy from California, Big Boy in the morning. And some pretty interesting topics came up. I'm just going to tell you my breakdown of the video from what I got from it. You go watch the video. I think it's on Big Boy TV. Type in Black Sam, the Black Sam interview, and it's going to come up. And make sure you watch the whole thing. It was a beautiful interview. The questions was beautiful. He gave Black Sam the breath and the space to answer how he wanted to answer the questions and make connections. And it was 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Great interview, Big Boy. You did it from inception to present day. Well, what happened with this? It was a great interview. Go watch it. Go watch it. Now, we in the back. I mean, we in my house, so you're gonna hear the fucking train. I mean, hey, it is what it is. We fucking get it. We fucking get it. The more you like and the more you subscribe, the more you share, the quicker we ain't gonna hear the fucking train. But this is just a few things that I got from the Black Sam interview. Somebody had a problem with Nip bringing Khaled to the hood for that video. And then I heard that, what I just said, I heard that maybe a few months ago. I never knew what video it was. It was the motherfucking video with John Legend. The Higher video. The greatest. One of my favorite Nip tracks. Honestly. The visuals that go with that, and then just to release it. I mean, his untimely demise, to make a song like that, to shoot a video like that, and for your untimely demise to happen. I mean, the only thing I can say for his family, for people don't go crazy or whatever, or just try to find some type of answer, it had to be ordained, bro. It was your time. You did what you needed to do. You touched who you needed to touch. You inspired who you needed to inspire. And it's time. It's time to go. And damn, nigga got chills like I know Nip personally. That's crazy. But yeah, I just think, bro, like it blew my mind that was the Higher video. Because if you go watch that video and you listen to what he's saying, and you operating off of the knowledge that this man passed away, you like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck, yo? Like, yeah, I'm gonna keep it going. And some of these things I got from Black Sam, because Black Sam said it, and I'm just more trying to, get people to think. That's my whole job. Is not to make you choose a side, whether right, wrong. It's just to make you think so you can inform your own decision. That's all I want to do. Whatever you get out this podcast or my episodes, it's going to be funny. It's going to be controversial, but you're also going to fucking think. I want you to think above anything else. But Black Sam was like, security was was usually in place. They had policies and procedures and protocols when Nip pulled up. What to do, where to be, like what. Come on, and they won't there that day for some reason or another. And I don't think we'll ever know, to be honest with you. And I seen somebody else say a comment under the Black Sam interview on Big Boy TV. They was like, did Nip get backdoored like Malcolm X and the Nation? And what he was referring to with that, I don't know if you know about Malcolm X and the Nation, but it was widely known and reported in certain circles or whatever that people within the nation, not the organization itself, individuals within the organization, the Nation of Islam, didn't like Malcolm X and the attention that he was getting. They thought that Malcolm thought he was bigger than the nation, that he was bigger than the Prophet Elijah Muhammad. And they didn't like that for some reason or another. So I use that in the same when the person commented on YouTube and said, "Did Nip get backdoored like Malcolm X and the Nation?" I'm like, did somebody think that Nipsey Hussle was bigger than the program? Did somebody think that Nipsey Hussle was bigger than a Rolling 60s Crip? And is that the same person that had a problem with Khaled being in the hood, being in the 60s without, I guess, going through certain type of protocols? It's making you think. It's making you think. And that's all this is. It's just to make you think, man. And this bombshell of an interview, he been sitting on this a long time. What, 2-3 years since Nip passed? Did Nip pass in 2019? I think Nip passed in 2019. It was like 4 years. So it's a little tricky, man. It's very tricky. It's very tricky. Don't want to offend nobody. Hopefully, I didn't offend nobody. And I'm a civilian, bro. I'm gonna comment on shit that's happening in the media. That is what I want to do. I'm always going to be respectful. I'm always going to try to get the facts, and I'm never going to insinuate or imply that somebody had something to do with whatever, without having some type of evidence to back up what I'm saying. I'm respectful. As long as you're respectful with me, I'm respectful to you. I don't want it, bro. I don't want it. I'm going to say it like that. I don't want it. I'm a taxpayer citizen. I'm going to run to the FBI. I'm going to run to the FBI. I'm going to run to the police. I mean, it just is what it is. I don't want it. I'm a media personality. I'm going to speak on what I want to speak on, but I'm going to also be respectful and not comment on certain things that I don't have the full information from. This Black Sam interview, I mean, the shit that I just got out of this, Black Sam basically said all this shit. Why won't the security? He don't know why the security won't there at the door. Because usually when he on duty, he there with the black hoodie and the thing. That's what he said. So he don't know why that day the security won't at the door. He don't know if he didn't mention the back door. That was a YouTube comment. But he kind of mentioned somebody had a problem with Nip bringing Khaled to the hood and not getting, it cleared or, shit like that. I don't know. I know it looks very weird. And I don't know, bro. I don't know what to say. So that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Because once people don't know what to say, they start saying whatever's on their mind, and that gets them in trouble sometimes. So I'm just gonna end it there. Black Sam also says a documentary coming out. I don't know if it's like the documentary of Nipsey Hussle's life. I know they released a documentary 3 years ago on the Nipsey Hussle channel. I think it was the Cultivate, something like that. So I don't know if it's like the life story of Nipsey Hussle, or it's just the life story of Marathon Continues. I don't know. But a documentary is coming out soon, so make sure y'all go support that. Um, Long live Nip, man. The marathon continues. It's been one. It's your boy, Ray Vaughan. Follow me on my socials, Ray Vaughan __ on IG and on Twitter and on TikTok. Ray Vaughan 2 _. And shout out to the Ray Vaughan from TDE, man. Hopefully that's your real name, because this is not a real name. I don't know why they keep getting us confused on Twitter, man. I got the 2 _ under my shit. I don't know why they keep getting confused. Pusha T tweeted you. I was about to say tweeted me a few months ago. We tweeted you a few months ago, and I think keep your head up, stay away from the pack, or lead the pack, or something like that. I'm gonna be honest. Before he corrected the tweet, I screenshotted that shit, and I still got it saved in my phone because he added me first, and you know, Pusha T, shout out to Virginia, yo. But yeah, the Ray Vaughan Show. Check out the Ray Vaughan Show on TikTok and IG. And I know we haven't posted in a while. We're gonna get back into that. We're gonna get back into the clips. And I just thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I love you guys for supporting me. Always coming to watch. All your comments. I need your comments. I want this to get better. I want me to get more interesting stories, or what kind of stories you want. You want me to keep throwing it like this to politics, music, other, rap shit. So, it's a mix for everybody. It's a mix for, a lot of people. But let me know. Hit me in my DMs or comment under the video. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe to your boy. We back, baby. It's been one.